Good morning, dear students. Today I shall take up this beautiful poem by Dorothy Brown Thompson. Before starting this poem, I want to take you to your book, page number 18. Dorothy Brown Thompson was an American writer. In this poem, she pays a tribute to maps, different kinds of maps that hold a key to an unseen, unknown world of adventure waiting to be explored. She paints a bright picture of the different things and scenes that maps can bring to our minds. This way, she shows how something that looks simple and humble, like a map, can be powerful and exciting. Now let us start this beautiful poem. High adventure and bright dreams. Maps are mightier than they seem. High adventure. High adventure, it is given in your book. Very grand and exciting adventure. To read the map, to read a piece of paper in the form of map is an exciting experience, is really a very grand experience. High adventure and bright dream. The poetess says, the speaker says. High adventure and bright dreams are related to maps. As maps are keys by means of which we can unlock the unknown places, the unknown things about which we do not know anything by reading maps. That's why maps are adventurous. Maps are just like a dream to us. High adventure and bright dream. Maps are mightier than they seem. The line suggests that maps do not seem very mighty at first. Maps do not seem very powerful, very strongest, because it is a picture drawn on a small piece of paper. It is a picture drawn on a small piece of paper. However, when we started reading that piece of paper, we find that this small piece of paper is full of knowledge. It is a treasury of knowledge. It is a repository of knowledge. It takes us into the world of imagination. It excites us that we can explore the things. However, maps are knowledgeable. Maps are knowledgeable. They are mightier than they actually seem to be. Ships that follow leaning stars, red and gold of strange bazaars. Ships that follow. In the absence of maps, the mariners are following the pole star. The maps are following the pole star. It is given in your book, leaning. The stars seem to be pointing the way to the ships. Ships that follow leaning stars. In the absence of maps, the mariners are following, the sailors are following the pole star to reach their destination. Red and gold of strange bazaar. Red and gold of strange bazaar. Mariners are following the pole star among the clusters of stars reflecting red and gold. Reflecting gold, red and gold. Ice flows hide beyond all knowledge. Plains that ride where winds are blowing. The speaker takes us to the regions that are full of ice. Flows, it is given in your book, masses of floating ice. Ice flows hide beyond all knowledge. By means of reading maps, we get the knowledge about those masses of ice which are floating in the ocean. And sometimes those masses of ice collided with the ship and the ship destroyed in the ocean. Ice flows hide. The speaker takes us to the regions that are full of ice beyond all knowledge. Our knowledge about which our knowledge about those masses of flights, those masses of ice, our knowledge about those masses of ice is not clear. By means of reading maps, we get the knowledge about those hidden masses of floating ice. Plains that ride where winds are blowing. The speaker takes us to the regions that are full of ice and air routes that planes follow. That air routes the planes follow. In this way, maps are knowledgeable for us. Okay, maps are knowledgeable for us. Maps guide us about those masses of ice where planes are flying. The current of winds can be achieved through maps. In this way, maps are very useful. Maps are very knowledgeable. They are the treasury of knowledge. Train maps, maps of winds and weather, road maps taken all together. Here in this stanza, the speaker is talking about different kinds of maps which are helping us in different ways. Here she is talking about train maps, maps of wind and weather, road maps, maps of air and sea, maps of air and sea routes. Maps give us the knowledge about mountains, seas, ocean, lands, deserts, etc. Taken all together. Means maps are telling us about different things. That's why the poetess says in the first stanza, high adventure. Maps are adventurous. Maps are grand and exciting adventures for all of us. The more we explore the map, the more knowledge we get. The more we read the map, the more knowledge we get from the maps. That's why maps are high adventure. It looks like a dream. Okay. Maps are really magic wands from home staying vagabonds. Maps are really magic wands. Okay. Maps, magic wands means the poetess says maps excite one's imagination the study of maps hold a key to an unknown, unseen world of adventure waiting to be explored. From home staying vagabonds. Those who are staying home, they are like vagabonds. Vagabonds are those who are always wandering from one place to another. Staying at home, and by means of reading maps, they are playing the role of a vagabond. They are wandering here, there, and everywhere, okay, wherever they want to move, wherever they want to go. They reach those places which they never see in their life. They visited different places. Okay, that's why maps are a piece of paper, but they are book of knowledge. They are treasury of knowledge. They tells us different and valuable kinds of things. They tell us about different things, and in this way they are very helpful for all of us. Thank you.